Welcome to the meanest and the rowdiest and the wildest Bruiser Bedlam you've ever seen.
You certainly put together another cavalcade of stars, kicked off by the international superstar Cousin Junior. Also, Prince Mama Mohammed meets Man Mountain Tyler, Calypso Jim in the program today. And you talk about a wild tag team battle. It'll be Chris Carter and El Bracero to team up against Muhammad Jihad Saad and the Russian Igor Zatkoff.
Don't forget Calypso Jim, my good friend. You'll see him today and that tag team action. I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Wrestling Association is proud to present International All-Star Championship Wrestling. Another edition of Bruiser Bedlam, coming to you from the fabulous Premier Center in Detroit.
Wrestling fans, this is one fall, 15-minute time limitation. Introducing from parts unknown, he weighed in at 230 pounds. I give you Zoltan Thunder. And his opponent, from Pigeon Forge, Kentucky, he weighed 280 pounds. Here is Cousin Junior. One fall, 15-minute time limitation.
In just moments, Bruiser, the one and only Cousin Junior coming to the ring. There's the music. And here he comes. Don't go messing with a country boy.
Yeah, you're right, Terry. He is from the country.
And you don't go messing with Cousin Junior if you know what's good for you.
Well, where's he from, Terry?
Pigeon Forge, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, I think that's where Dolly Parton's from.
Could be. At the site of Dollywood?
Yeah, that's right. Wonder if he's got a cottage there. Or a hen house or something.
Very possible. Cousin Junior getting rid of the good luck horseshoe. And whatever it is he keeps in that little sack.
Oh, that's what he keeps in his sack, is his horseshoe.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, he's more intelligent than we are. Oh, my gosh.
Zoltan Thunder, the man in the mask.
I don't.
Nice takedown by Cousin Junior. You see a lot of scuffling from Cousin Junior, as opposed to the traditional scientific type of wrestling. Whatever he does, though, he's a guy who can certainly get it done.
He's certainly got big feet, Terry.
Big bare feet.
No, I said he's got big feet, not bare feet.
Oh, they collide. Down goes Zoltan Thunder. They square off again in center ring now. Cousin Junior and Zoltan Thunder coming to grips, and the referee holds side headlock taken by Zoltan. Onto the ropes, and the whip is on.
He's got Zoltan confused. Zoltan doesn't know whether he's wrestling a hillbilly or a bear.
It's difficult to know exactly what Cousin Junior is going to come up with next. I don't even know if he does necessarily. In for the count now. Ooh, 2 count. Zoltan able to kick out.
You notice Cousin Junior's got a handkerchief ready to blow his nose.
I see that, yeah. Ready for anything. Little stump puller there by Cousin Junior.
How do you know these words?
Stump puller and things like that?
How do you know things?
He told me.
Oh, that's right.
I asked him all about that prior to the matches tonight. Whip off the ropes again. Junior with a drop kick. Nice move by Cousin Junior.
That's the type of drop kick Lou Thesz used for years. Not sideways. If you notice, most of the modern day wrestlers go up on their side with one leg down, one leg high. But Cousin Junior went with his back flat to the mat and then up. Horizontal to the mat.
Certainly it had its effect on Zoltan Thunder. Cousin Junior, a wrestler very much in demand throughout the world. Wrestles in many, many big cities. We're very, very pleased to have him here on Bruiser Bedlam today. And certainly a lot of the credit for that goes to you, Bruiser, for being able to sign this guy.
That's right. When I was telling you about Pigeon Forge before and kidding you, Terry, I actually did.
Ask you, Brett.
I met Cousin Junior down there in Louisville. Talked to him about a contract for wrestling.
Junior's going for that mask. Going to try to rip it right off the head of Zoltan Thunder. He might get it, too.
Now we'll see what this is.
Referee orders him back. They were on the ropes.
Somebody hollered it was Ken Groves under there, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
Ken Groves, yeah.
One of the officials here with the Bedlam Productions. I don't think he would venture into the ring. I think he's smarter than that.
He's a famous Israeli champion.
Cousin Junior's got the left leg of Zoltan Thunder all tied up. Applies that pressure, and there's not too much that Zoltan can do. Cousin Junior, one of the big favorites of all the fans wherever he appears, and he certainly does return the feeling to the fans too. He loves all his fans. Always ready to sign an autograph. There, dropped him flat on his back.
I think he can get that mask off now if he tried, dog. It's just kind of hanging.
Yeah, he's got the...
Yeah, now he can get it. He can reach right out there and get it.
Again, though, Zoltan is into the ropes. Referee ordering Cousin Junior to stand back, let him to his feet, return to center ring. Let's see what they come up with now. Cousin Junior, mule kick on Zoltan. Watch out, big body slam coming down.
You can tell he's as strong as a moose.
Junior's off the ropes and whoa. In for the count. Yes, sir, that's it.
He looked good, Terry.
Always.
I'm glad I made that trip through Kentucky, Tennessee to get him.
Absolutely. And he used the handkerchief to fan his opponent just a little bit.
Winner of this match, Cousin Junior.
Oh, what a debut he made. We'll be seeing a lot more from him. And we're going to see a little more from him right now as we take a look at the closing few moments of that match with Zoltan Thunder. Here comes that big body slam. Now watch Junior get up his head of steam here. He'll bounce off the ropes on the one side, and he'll head on over to another side. Down he goes. Wait a minute, let's get back to live action. The great Wojo has entered the ring. Wojo, out of nowhere, when Junior was starting to do his dance, the world champion, obviously very aware of the fact that Cousin Junior is going to be after him. Blindside attack by the world champion, the great Wojo. Wojo laying in some powerful forearms. Back and forth they go, the great Wojo and Cousin Junior. Now the wrestlers from the dressing room into the ring to try to restore some order here. Calypso Jim, Man Mountain Tyler, watch out, there's Muhammad Jihad Saad and the Polynesian Wild Man. Bracero's in.
I don't know what to think of all this, Terry. I've got a...
I do think there has been some previous encounters, whether they be verbal or physical, between these two.
It looks like a real war.
Junior's broken loose. He's gone to the other corner, attacking Wojo, trying to get to him again. Wojo being held back by the Polynesian Wild Man and Muhammad Jihad Saad.
Now they better get Junior out of there because he's had enough of the great Wojo.
They got about 5 guys trying to hold Cousin Junior back.
Yeah, you notice there's only about one holding
I noticed
Wojo.
that, yeah.
It means that he doesn't want to get near Junior too fast.
I sort of got a clue to that when Wojo attacked him from behind.
Yeah, I think they're holding by...
The clash between the world champion.
Wojo doesn't want to get too close, I don't think, anymore.
One of these days, though, he's going to have to.
You know, I still think he backed up there. 2 people are holding Wojo and 5 are holding the other guy.
Wojo's on his way out now.
Yeah, I think...
Quite a debut for Cousin Junior. And that's the way he's going to find it here in the WWA.
I think his intelligence is getting the better of him now.
You can hear the threatening words from the great Wojo at ringside. Cousin Junior's ready for him right now. Call him a chump.
Oh, that's strong talk, Gary.
Little Cousin Junior finds out about that. His hand raised symbolically by Matt Mountain Tyler.
Calling Cousin Junior a chump's like the names. Some real bad names that I heard you call me.
Never. Never, never, never. Well, obviously the clash between the great Wojo and Cousin Junior inevitable here with Bruiser Bedlam, and I can't wait to see it. Once again, the music starts. Cousin Junior hopefully will make his way. Well, he wants to do that dance. We're going to let him do that dance. Now we're going to have some guys stand by and ride shotgun on things. There they go. Having a hoedown. Bruiser, why don't you get up there and dance with him?
I'm a city slicker, Gary.
Look at that little guy. He does okay, doesn't he?
I can't do that.
Cousin Junior, new to the WWA and Bruiser Bedlam, bringing you the biggest and the best in the exciting world of pro wrestling.
Well, that was certainly different.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will return. Much more action coming your way in just a moment. Mayhem explodes in the ring tomorrow night. The Hotel Sofitel. The action all begins at 8 o'clock. The greatest card of pro wrestling Toledo has ever seen. Bruiser Bedlam bringing all the great stars into the Hotel Sofitel tomorrow night. The main event inside of a 16-foot high steel cage for the World Tag Team Championship. The titles at stake as Dr. Jerry Graham and Bulldog Don Kent defend the belts against Dick the Bruiser, the world's most dangerous wrestler, and his tag team partner, Calypso Jim. Calypso Jim and Dick the Bruiser remember everything that's been done to them by Dr. Graham and Bulldog Don Kent. They'll bring that memory and all their ability into the ring inside of the 16-foot steel cage tomorrow night. The great Wojo defends his belt against Cousin Junior. More on that shortly. You will also see Yukon Moose Cholak. The Midgets will be in town. Farmer Pete against Little John. This will be a 10-round boxing match with Sam Botek Jr. from Metropolitan Distributing and Miller Beer as a special guest referee. Lebanese freedom fighter Mohammed Jihad Saad will take on El Bracero, the high-flying Supermex. Chris Carter, the Spirit of America, will meet the Polynesian Wildman in a return battle. And now to talk about the main event. First of all, the World Singles Championship, the great Wojo. Quite a challenge for you. Perhaps your toughest ever against Cousin Junior.
Well, let me tell you something. Cousin Junior is nothing but a wrestling hitman. All sports have. We got the hatchet man in basketball. We got the pitcher that throws at the guy's head in baseball. This guy's been sent to hurt me, put me out of wrestling business. Let's face it, I've embarrassed these other wrestling promotions by putting up my challenge all over the country to these other so-called champions. Another promotion is sending this Cousin Junior here to put me out of wrestling. Well, forget it. You're not coming into my backyard, Cousin Junior. You're not going to come back and embarrass me. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to send a message back to that other promotion, and they're going to be sorry they ever sent you.
And Dr. Jerry Graham, I can tell you for a fact, Dick the Bruiser and Calypso Jim are trained. They're sky high for tomorrow night.
The simp and the wimp. A big dumb hillbilly like Cousin Junior, a moron like Dick the Bruiser, an idiot like Calypso Jim, no problem.
Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, the action begins at 8 o'clock. We'll see you ringside at the Hotel Sofitel. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, any of you groups and organizations who would like to bring all the thrills and all the stars that you watch here on television, all the favorites of Bruiser Bedlam, to your town to help you raise some money for that treasury, it's a great way to do so. And if you'd like further information on that, you can write to us or give us a call. Write to Bruiser Bedlam, 151 West Jefferson, Suite 514 in Detroit. The zip code is 48226. The area code 313-567-4444. And use that same address if you'd like to send in some questions for George Cannon to ask any of the wrestlers on Cannon's Corner. Send your questions to that same address, and we'll take care of you.
Our next match, one fall, 15-minute time limitation, introducing from Rocky Top, Tennessee, weighted at 360 pounds, I give you Man Mountain Tyler. And his opponent, from Uganda, he weighed in at 340 pounds. Here is Prince Mama Mohammed. One fall, 15-minute time limitation.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
I knew that guy was not from Uganda.
Oh, watch out. Attacking Man Mountain Tyler from behind.
He's from Spain.
Well, he still does the mamba, I guess.
And he had a manager.
Yeah, what happened to her?
Well, she's
Off scouting potential talent, perhaps.
right, and if she would have heard that they played Spanish music for him, she would be dancing the mamba right on top of our table here.
Prince Mama Mohammed treating Tyler very shabbily here. Threw the big man right out of the ring. This is really the clash of the titans here. Both men well over 300 pounds.
Do you notice
watch
that Prince's furry outfit hasn't gotten a different color? Or?
I think he skinned another animal somewhere.
I see.
He's going to try to skin Man Mountain Tyler from the looks of things here. Doesn't want him in the ring. Ever since the appearance of the manager in the corner of Prince Mama Mohammed, he's been much more. Well, I was going to say how much more effective he was. He wasn't too effective there, though. Went sailing right through the ropes. That's a lot of tonnage to come crashing down out of the ring, too. This is a good match.
Yeah,
Top matchup. Whoa!
These are what you call real giants.
Super heavyweights, by all means.
Right.
Here comes a body slam. Tyler got him up. Whoa!
Got him up, and that guy weighs about 350. What'd you report him in as?
Right around there, yeah.
Yeah.
In for the
Got him.
countdown. Oh, only to 2.
Oh, my goodness.
That was close. The Prince, I don't think, still is fully recovered from that bump he took outside of the ring. When you weigh that much, that's got to really take its toll on you. Oh, down he goes like a big oak
I
tree.
think he's got him now.
In for the count again, barely 2. Referee Gene Lyons right on top of the action. Man Mountain Tyler moving right in on him. Man Mountain Tyler gets a lot of coaching from Mr. Chris Carter, the Spirit of America. That sure helped him out an awful lot.
Yeah, Terry Tyler's improved 100% since we saw him the first time several months ago, Terry.
The Prince trying to get to his feet. He's had a lot taken out of him here. And he still manages to rake away at the face of Tyler, and that stops him dead in his tracks. Ooh, Prince right to the throat. Here comes another one. Looks like a little karate shot to me. Referee warning him about karate. Coming to you from the beautiful Premier Center, north of Detroit, Michigan. Still to come, the tag team combination of Chris Carter and El Bracero. Hey, we had a doozy there, Bruiser. They're taking on
Igor Zatkoff
and Mohammed Jihad Saad. That's coming up. Tyler being taken up by the Prince in a body slam.
Well, I'll tell you, the Prince is just as strong as Tyler. Both men.
Ooh, there's that elbow smash. Tyler caught that right across the face.
Both men are terribly strong, Terry.
The count goes in, only to 1, though. Tyler looks a little dazed. Boy, he caught that big elbow right along the side of the head. Tyler cutting loose with some big forearms on the Prince. Prince Mama Mohammed backed into the corner by Tyler. Here he goes across the ring. Oh, that ring move. And here comes, oh, he caught a knee.
Oh,
That
I
could be
don't
it.
care.
Tyler's going to get to his feet here. The Prince all the way up to the top rope. Watch out.
Yeah, he hit him right in the jaw.
Caught him with a clothesline right in the jaw. The referee in, and that is it. Took all the starch out of Tyler. You could see when Tyler got up, there was just a dazed look in his eye.
Yeah, I thought Tyler would win this match. Maybe the Prince.
This match, Prince Mama Mohammed.
The Prince seems stronger without his manager.
Could be. Could definitely be.
Maybe she was giving him too much road work.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at it again. As you can see him come down right into the jaw with a clothesline. The count went into 1, 2, 3, and that was it. We've got much more Bruiser Bedlam coming up. Don't you dare go away. It's all happening tomorrow night. We've been waiting a long, long time for it, and it's all coming down tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at the Hotel Sofitel. Join us ringside. There's plenty of free parking at the Vistula Garage at the corner of Jackson and Summit Streets. You won't want to miss it tomorrow night. The Midgets will be on the card. Chris Carter coming to town, El Bracero. Also, you are going to see Mukon Moose Cholak against Prince Mama Mohammed. The great Wojo puts his title on the line against Cousin Junior. And on the main event, the ultimate conflict, the one Dick the Bruiser and Calypso Jim have been waiting for. But certainly over the past several weeks, we've seen exactly how vicious the tag team champions can be. Bulldog Don Kent and Dr. Jerry Graham. Well, all four of them are going to have the fight of their lives. They're going to have to fight like there's no tomorrow. But it will be tomorrow night that it happens. Inside of the 16-foot-high steel cage for the World Tag Team Wrestling Championship. The champions, Dr. Jerry Graham and Bulldog Don Kent. To meet our guests at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we will hear the comments about tomorrow night's match now from Calypso Jim.
Tomorrow night at Kips, you know, I want to tell you something, Dr. Jerry Graham. I want all the people to come over to the Lido down there at the Kips. Because, Dr. Jerry Graham, this is a street fight match, man. And you know what? It's got to be a winner. There's no way. I'm already, man, fired up. But you know what, Dr. Jerry Graham, I love to just tear clothes off somebody. You know, I told you a suit off, man, and tomorrow night at Kips, you're going to get it. It doesn't make Calypso Jim any different, man. You come on down, and I'm going to get you either way it go, Dr. Jerry Graham. You know, I took you outside, and I got confused. It's more my fault than it was yours. But this time, we're going to stay right in the ring, man, till it's all over, Dr. Graham. Just you and I, man. So you come on down at the Kips, Dr. Jerry Graham. Bring anything you want, man. It's me and you, just like I said. Nobody interfere. They drug you away from the ring once, and the people know I wasn't to cut your hair. So you come on down this time, Graham. I'm going to do more than cut your hair. When I tear all the clothes off, you know I tore one of your suits off. $700. I love it, Dad. You come on down, man, and I'm going to cut your hair, plus tear your suit off, and I'm going to kick you from pillar to post. You know we went outside and inside. It doesn't make any difference, man. Come on down, Dr. Jerry Graham.
Bruiser Bedlam continues, ladies and gentlemen. We take you to another edition of the always controversial Dr. Jerry Graham and Graham's Gallery. His special guest today, the pride of Chatham, Ontario, Rick Bolton.
My guest today on Graham's Gallery comes to us from Chatham, Ontario, and it's Rick Bolton. Now, Rick Bolton, I want to say I'm a little bit disappointed with you to start off with the way you come to my show dressed like this. I mean, you are ostentatiously flaunting your impoverishment. I mean, I realize you couldn't afford a $750 tuxedo like I'm wearing, but the least you could do is maybe wear a nice white shirt or some slacks. I mean, blue jeans, old beat-up shirt.
Yeah, but well, give me a chance. Now, you don't have a collar on that, like it's sewn up. Where'd you get your
Now, wait a minute. Let's
from?
get off this now. Now, on to wrestling. Recently, you and Carter took a savage beating from Don Kent and Jerry Graham. Were left laying in the middle of the ring. Why do you think that you should be on Graham's Gallery? I mean, you're a loser. Let's Bolton your face. You're a loser.
Hey, you might think so, but Carter and I, we're working together. You got something that we want.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. We got something you want, and that's the WWA World Tag Team Championships. But you know why you're never going to get it? Because you are a Canadian.
Oh.
And Canadians have an absolute lower mentality than Americans do. You see, Canadians are cowards. In fact, you know that the whole country of Canada was founded by cowards, the Tories, that wouldn't fight against the king.
Listen.
And do you know that the Vietnam cowards went up to Canada because they wanted to be with other cowards from America?
I don't like your attitude towards Canadians. I'm over here. We're working together, and you got something we want, and we're going to take it from you. So, Canadians, listen.
Let me tell you something, Bolton. You, Carter...
Listen, Ricky, don't try to out-talk this guy. Don't try to outdo nothing to him. The only thing we want to do is to get him in the ring and get the WWA Tag Team Championships that we deserve. After what happened last time, as far as I'm concerned, we're the uncrowned champions.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you're a couple of bums. Two men hold the World Tag Team Championships. That's Dr. Graham and Don Kent. All others are bums. Carter, you've come at me with Bracero. You've come at me with Calypso Jim. Now you bring this mindless Canadian into the picture. You know, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother Kent because we're fighting champions. Every match we go into is a title match. You never hear this match will be a non-title match before a Don Kent Jerry Graham match because of our magniloquent behavior, our posture, our handling ourselves as champions, the greatest tag team of all time.
Listen, let's get the contracts out right here. Let's start signing some contracts.
Unfortunately,
right now.
this
anywhere, anytime.
I don't care if we do it in Chatham, Ontario. I don't care if we do it in Detroit, Michigan. I don't care if we do it in Indianapolis, Indiana. I want it, baby.
Even in the parking lot. Let's go.
You might get a little more than you think you want to get. Because when Don Kent and the doctor get going, consider yourselves, you got off lucky last time. And you're not going to get off so lucky if it ever happens again. I've got no more to say. Thank you for coming to Graham's Gallery. It's been entirely your pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all happening tomorrow night. Bruiser Bedlam in downtown Toledo at the beautiful Hotel Sofitel. Action time is 8 o'clock. Free parking at the Vistula Garage at the corner of Jackson and Summit. You'll see Chris Carter against the Polynesian Wildman. Moose Cholak takes on Prince Mama Muhammad. The Midgets in 10 rounds of boxing with Sam Botek Jr. as the special referee. All the great matches we've been talking about. And you will see inside of the steel cage, the 16-foot-high steel cage, Dr. Jerry Graham and Bulldog Don Kent to face the toughest challenge of their careers. Dick the Bruiser and Calypso Jim. That's the main event inside of the steel cage, or should we say one half of the main event, because you will also see tomorrow night at the Hotel Sofitel a match for the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. The Great Wojo in a hometown title defense against internationally known wrestling superstar Cousin Junior. Welcome to Toledo, and tomorrow night a big night for you, your debut in Toledo and a title shot.
Well, let me tell you something right now, Wojo. This ain't gonna be like a cakewalk at the county fair, brother. You've interfered with me 4 or 5 times, and I'm sick and tired of it. These feet right here are some of the 2 deadliest feet in the world of professional wrestling today. And they're going to be all over you like stank on the hogs, baby. And I'm going to slop you just like I do the hogs. When I get done with you, you be going back to this quack Jerry Graham to let him pat you up. Well, I tell you, you got more nerve than I do if you let that man work on you. And I'm looking forward to this because I'm going to have that big old shiny... I don't wear it around my waist. I'm going to take it back to my hog pen, nail it up over the trough or something, you know, so all my animals and critters can see just what I've done. But I'll tell you, if it comes down to blood, you get all you want right there, because I'm no cakewalk. There ain't nothing in my book that says anything about cakewalks either. You just remember that.
Certainly a man who has earned his international reputation, his debut in Toledo with an important World Heavyweight Championship title shot. The Great Wojo meets this gentleman, Cousin Junior, tomorrow night at the Hotel Sofitel. That main event, that's going to be a classic to see.
Better hold on tight to that belt, brother, because it could be right over my hog
Bruiser and Calypso Jim
my
against
critters are
Graham and
going to
Kent.
love
It's
to
all
see
tomorrow
that,
night, 8
and I
o'clock at the Hotel Sofitel.
I got it quick.
Another classic match from the archives of the WWA and Bruiser Bedlam. We take you to certainly one of the all-time greats ever in the history of professional wrestling, the great Harley Race, as he faces Max Ballou.
Harley Race. Oh, and a big knee lift right to the midsection again by Harley Race. Here it is. Watch this double under reverse. He has him well tied up. Oh, man, he drops him over hard to the mat. Again, he has Blue covered. Out. He kicks away. He's weakened Blue considerably. Blue keeps in there. He's throwing punches. He's trying very hard to do well. But Harley Race comes back with a punch. Oh, man, he drives that arm into the face of Max Blue. And Max Blue is hurt, and he's badly hurt. And Harley Race takes over. He crashes him into the turnbuckle. And once again, he drives the face and head of Max Blue into the turnbuckle. And this is, oh, watch this one now. Oh, he's got him up in that suplex. Oh, a suplex. A vertical suplex. There's a 3 count. It's all over. And the winner is Harley Race.
Walked in here and beat this man as quick as I can beat your Dick the Bruiser. As quick.
This is one fall, 15-minute time limitation. Introducing from Greece. He weighed in today at 260 pounds. Here is Nick Onassis. Onassis. And his opponent from Kingston, Jamaica, weighed in at 245 pounds. I give you Calypso Jim.
All right, the man of the hour, Calypso Jim. He is in town to do some business tonight on Nick Onassis.
Where's our ring lady? I saw her here a while ago.
Must be striking. She is very striking, in fact.
Yes, but she's supposed to be up there.
Yes, she doesn't go up just for a T-shirt, huh?
I see.
Onassis heads for the relative safety of the ropes. Calypso Jim stands back. Some guy had a sign over there that said, Dr. Jerry Graham for president. Must be Graham's son, you think?
Maybe that's why I haven't seen him tonight.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I understand he's barred from this particular arena tonight.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be a reason he's not been seen yet.
Oh, I'm sure we could think of a few thousand reasons why he's barred from here.
I still look for him to pile in here in a minute. Although he didn't, I'll tell you, it's a good sign when he wasn't seen when Wojo came out and tried to waylay Cousin Junior.
Yeah.
Well, you might be right, Terry, because if he was going to show up, that's when he'd be.
Yeah, if he does show up, I understand he'll be a lot lighter in the wallet. They're not fooling around when they barred him tonight.
Well, be darned.
Calypso Jim using some good wrestling maneuvers on the man on your screen, Nick Onassis, who's trying to scurry into the ropes. That'll cause an immediate break if he can get there. He does. Referee Gene Lyons orders Calypso to stand back. You talk about Dr. Jerry Graham. Of course, Calypso Jim has to come in mind. All the humiliation and embarrassment that Graham has put onto Calypso Jim. Graham and his cronies cutting his hair, spray painting him in the eyes. And so many more things. Still a lot of revenge to come from Calypso Jim onto Dr. Jerry Graham and his army. Nick Onassis questioning the mental state of Calypso Jim as he stays very, very close to the ropes. Onto the ropes again. Referee will order the break. Calypso Jim stands back nicely.
Got a problem?
Nick Onassis has a problem. It's that guy on his left there. Big elbow down to the back of the arm of Nick Onassis. Calypso Jim's got the twist on that arm. Ooh, comes down with that knee drop. That could take that and pull that arm right out of the socket, Bruiser.
Yeah, Calypso Jim's got this guy's number, I think.
Calypso's got the moves. He's taking his time here. Not hurrying. He's taking things nice and easy. Onassis again into the ropes.
I believe this is the first time we've seen Onassis, isn't it, Terry?
I think so. Could be the last, too. You never know. Once again, cautiously, they face each other in center ring. Lock up in a referee hold. Jim goes right on in, slams his man.
That shook the ring.
Calypso Jim has had some real battles with not only Dr. Jerry Graham, but also with Bulldog Don Kent here lately.
Yeah.
Any of Graham's army that he can get a hold of, be it Kent, Graham himself, the world champion, the great Wojo, any one of them, anytime, any place, he'll be there.
I thought he was going to hit him with his headbutt, but he fooled me.
Beautiful standing drop kick by Calypso Jim. He's quite an athlete.
Right.
Spends an awful lot of time working out on the mat. Oh, power slam.
That's got him. That's got him.
Ooh, that's it. Oh, that was nice. Wally Jackson's got the final decision.
And the winner of this match, Calypso Jim!
Good match is a very befuddled Nick Onassis. Tries to think up some excuse for his loss as Calypso Jim makes his way out of the ring. Let's see it again here as Calypso gets set to whip Nick Onassis off of the ropes. And watch this power slam. Jim goes right on down with his man. Almost 500 pounds of force there. And the 3 count goes in. Tag team action coming up, and we've got a great one. Don't miss it. Stay with us. Again, our address and telephone number for those of you who didn't catch it the first time. If you have any questions you'd like George Cannon to pose to any of your favorite wrestlers on Cannon's Corner, or most importantly, if you'd like to bring all the stars of Bruiser Bedlam to your community to help raise some money for your group or organization, we'll give you all the details. Drop us a line to Bruiser Bedlam, 151 West Jefferson, Suite 514 in Detroit, 48226, or give us a call during business hours at area code 313-567-4444.
This is one fall, 15-minute time limitation, a tag team match. Introducing from Beirut, Lebanon, he weighed 230 pounds. Here is Mohammed Jihad Saad, accompanied by his wife, Samia, and his partner from Russia. He weighed in at 238 pounds. Igor Zatkoff. And their opponents from Mexico City, Mexico. He is the Super Mex. He weighed in at 230 pounds. Here is El Bracero. And from the Motor City, USA, 242 pounds, Chris Carter.
Born and bred in the U.S. of A., Chris Carter, the spirit of America. What a tag team combination we have got here. What a match.
Yeah, like we said at the beginning of these wrestling matches today, that these two fellas can make things happen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about El Bracero and Chris Carter. Of course.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that lady.
Jihad Saad.
Mrs. Jihad Saad.
Jihad Saad and his wife and Zatkoff, they make things happen too, but not the same way.
I think Samira's in the wrong corner, Bruiser.
Yeah, she's
a little confused.
Well, no, I think she's probably going to pull one of their legs if the guy gets over there.
That could be. You got to keep your eye on her at all times. She's been known to pull chains and to her man.
She hasn't figured out what corner Jihad Saad's in.
It's Chris Carter and Mohammed Jihad Saad. Now Carter laying in some heavy forearms and some fists into the midsection, ordered to stand back by referee Gene Lyons. Forearm uppercut, and a nice one that is. Chris Carter, the master of that sleeper hold.
Oh, did he toss him?
I guess so.
Well, he gave him a real toss.
Carter and Bracero, the #1 challengers for the World Tag Team Championship, hot on the trail.
I think they deservedly are the #1 challengers.
And certainly in terms of rankings, we'd have to rank the opponents up there.
He shot him right in the cheek.
That Bracero can come at you with so much.
Oh, he got him in the ear.
He is so skillful.
I don't know whether I'd like to wrestle this guy or not.
I hear you. And how about this Zatkoff?
Two things in a row, the cheek and then the ear.
Bracero can put some serious hurting on you. The collision, down goes the Russian. Bracero's off the ropes again.
Whoa.
Over the top, nice flip, and right there he is again. Zatkoff sure didn't expect him to be there that quickly.
Yeah,
Bracero, nice move.
Whoop. Oh, what did he do?
Hit him with a headbutt, I believe.
Oh, my.
In for the count, only to 2, though. Zatkoff too close to the ropes anyway. Well, Mrs. Saad has her bearings straight now, lurking ominously in the corner of her husband. There she is.
Yeah, she finally figured out where he is.
Carter's ready to go at it fist to fist with Igor Zatkoff, the Mad Russian. I did another interview with Zatkoff recently, or tried to. He came out with a bell and wouldn't talk. All he did was bash himself in the head with the bell. Strange guy. Off the ropes goes Carter. They collide. The Russian is down. Carter's on the run again. Over the top he goes. Oh, he caught a knee that time, right into the midsection, and Carter is down. Had the wind knocked out of him. Zatkoff going over, head first into the knee of Saad. The tag is on. Here comes Mohammed Jihad Saad. He takes over on Chris Carter. These two have had quite battles going around the country, Bruiser.
Yeah, that's Saad. I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks, but he looks meaner than ever.
Yes, sir. He's been on a world tour. Bracero, look at him. He wants in there badly. Big body slam by Saad on Carter.
Oh.
Uh-oh, nobody there.
Missed it.
That's all Carter needed.
This is the match that we figured we'd have this kind of a match.
He's trying to get him up in that suplex, and he does so. In for the count, but Zatkoff is there, breaks it up.
This is the kind of match we thought we'd get when we signed it, Terry.
No kidding. All action all the way. It's Saad and Carter again. Ooh, that's a clothesline.
Yeah, that was a real clothesline there.
And in head first into the chest of Carter. This could be it. No, sir. Going to take a lot more than that to put the spirit of America down, I guess. The tag is on. Here comes Bracero. Will he come in over the top? Yes, sir. Drop kick. And it's Bracero with Saad now. Off the ropes goes Saad. Over the top. And he's got one for Zatkoff, too. Zatkoff pulled in the hard way. Head-on collision coming up.
Uh-oh, no.
It's Bracero with Saad. Carter's trying to get the Russian in.
They're trying to form some kind of teamwork here.
You try to talk about a head-on collision. There's another one. Ooh.
There goes our row the boat, Terry.
I guess, stretching out those legs.
It wasn't a Roman, it was a stretcher.
I guess.
Yeah, that's...
Whatever, it got it done. Bracero, watch out. Saad drooping on the ropes now, and I think he bit him in the ear.
You better... Wait a minute.
Uh-oh, into the corner. Zatkoff's got him now.
Don't forget Mrs. Saad's over there also.
Yeah. You never know what she's got in her hands. Zatkoff with some heavy shoulders.
She's probably got a hammer in her hand right under that.
Look at Saad working on Bracero. Saad pulling some tape off of his wrist, going to try to choke Bracero. Yes, sir. He's got the... Carter's in, though, going to try to break this up. Referee's ordering him out. In the meantime, Zatkoff with a thumb to the throat of El Bracero. There's another one. And Bracero right into the knee of Muhammad Jihad Saad. The tag is on, some double teaming action. Saad lets loose with a forearm. Body slam coming up. And Saad is down with the knee.
He's a mean guy, that Saad.
Have you met up with Saad yet, by the way? I know you'd like to.
I've never wrestled him or been near him more than
you have to be.
As close as I am here to the ring.
Saad whipped into the corner again by Bracero. Bracero's onto the middle rope now, and he's let loose with some fists. The fans loving it. One after another, fist after fist. And again, Saad drooping on the ropes. Sort of a reverse drop kick. Saad's foot over the bottom ropes. No count can go in. Knee lift by Bracero puts Saad down. Yanking him up by the hair. Certainly no love lost between the four of them in the ring now. Two of the leading contending teams for the World Tag Team Championship.
Oh, now he's got it.
Carter off the ropes. All four of them in there now. Victory is all important for both teams in this important match. All four of them going at it. Referees having difficulty maintaining control. There's a whole bunch of, what is that, some of Zatkoff's hair there?
It's got to be his hair. It's got to be his hair flying around.
Saad's on the outside.
Here they go. Watch.
Now what's he doing to the wife here? She gave him something.
That's what I told you.
What'd she give him, a chain?
Just like you said, she's got her hands on something.
He's got that chain wrapped around his left fist. Watch it, Carter. Oh, Bracero took it. He passes the chain back to Samira.
He gave it back to his wife.
Zatkoff in for the pin. This could be it.
He's going after him. Carter's going after him.
There's a miscarriage of justice.
Carter's got him.
Head first into the corner post goes Muhammad Jihad Saad.
Carter ought to, I hate to say it, but he ought to throw Jihad Saad's wife in on that pole.
Well, that'd be a bad idea. Yeah. Again,
just in case it's Jerry Graham.
Where'd she? Oh, there she is. You got to keep your eyes open for her at all times. Well, Bracero being checked over by Chris Carter.
What's the consequence here?
Well, the referee didn't see it. We can't call what he didn't see, unfortunately.
What? I don't quite understand yet, Terry.
I'm sure there will be a protest lodged with the WWA.
Winners of this tag team match, Mohammed Jihad Saad and Igor Zatkoff.
And that's a real surprise.
Very unfortunate outcome here of this match. As we mentioned, a protest no doubt will be lodged.
Here's what evidently I missed.
We're going to take a look at it again. He's already got the chain. You can see it there, right in his left hand.
He hit him, and now he's rolling over and going to give the chain to his wife. I see now what happened.
Throws the chain back out of the ring. The referee, meanwhile, has his attention diverted. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go away. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all happening tomorrow night. Bruiser Bedlam in downtown Toledo at the Hotel Sofitel. A reminder, plenty of free parking at the Vistula Garage at the corner of Jackson and Summit Streets. And what an extravaganza it's going to be. Loaded with the top superstars in the world of professional wrestling, from the very opening match all the way up to that cage match on the main event. You'll see the Lebanese freedom fighter Mohammed Jihad Saad against El Bracero. 10 rounds of midget boxing. Farmer Pete puts on the gloves to face off against Little John. Sam Botek Jr. from Miller Beer, one of our sponsors. Sam Botek will be the special guest referee. You're going to see Prince Mama Mohammed against the Moose Cholak. Chris Carter meets the Polynesian Wildman. Also, the great Wojo, the world heavyweight champion, putting his title on the line against Cousin Jr. And it all leads up to that main event. It's for the world championship. It's inside of a 16-foot steel cage. Dick the Bruiser, the world's most dangerous wrestler, and Calypso Jim to meet the champions, Dr. Jerry Graham and Bulldog Don Kent.
We're ready. I wish it was right now, because we can't wait till we get that cage. Get them inside there. There's no running. There's nothing, because anything goes. Anything, Terry. You can use anything you want to, and that's exactly what the doctor and the Bulldog is going to lose.
Anything goes. Absolutely nothing.
You know, I'm getting sick and tired of everybody talking about Dick the Bruiser, Dick the Loser, Dick the Loser, and Calypso Jim, and what they're going to do to us in this cage match. Well, I've had it. I've had it, because I am a fighter. I'm not a talker. I'm a doer, and I can't stand it the way I wish it was now. Right now. Right now. I want Dick the Bruiser. I want Bulldog Kent. I want everybody. The ring, the blood, the pounding. Do you understand me, Sullivan? Tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night. The action begins at 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to want to miss this one. If you've never been to wrestling before, this is the one to see, because it's going to be all action from top to bottom, and that main event will take place inside of the 16-foot steel cage. It'll be Dick the Bruiser and Calypso Jim against Bulldog Don Kent and Dr. Jerry Graham for the World Tag Team Championship. It's all at stake at 8 o'clock tomorrow night at the Hotel Sofitel.
That's some of the greatest action, Terry, that I've ever seen. Bruiser Bedlam today.
Wasn't Cousin Jr. fabulous? Certainly lived up to that international reputation. Prince Mama Mohammed and Man Mountain Tyler, a true classic. Calypso Jim, always impressive. And what action in that tag team match. Calypso and Carter and El Bracero against Mohammed Jihad Saad and Igor Zatkoff.
Anytime you get Carter and El Bracero together in a tag team, you're going to have the finest action of any tag team in the world. I'll guarantee you that, Terry.
This has been a presentation of Bedlam Productions Incorporated in association with Championship Wrestling Incorporated.